Hello, how are you? Right, we've got a quick little check-in tonight on the phone. I've not picked up the camera all day. I've tried recording this like 2 or 3 times already and I keep just blethering. So it's quite late. It's about 9:20 and I thought I should probably pop on and just have a wee chat. It probably won't be for long though. You will know by now how long it is. So yeah, today's been pretty good. It's been so cold. I've had to get my big flu foot. Yeah, I've been really tired all day though, and when I'm tired I get very cold. So this morning I slept through my alarms. I didn't wake up until probably about 7ish. But I suppose that makes sense because I didn't really sleep the night before. Kids didn't wake up till about 9, but they're on holiday, so I let them sleep in and catch up a bit. They've been doing stuff like while they've been at their dad's. They've been out and about a lot, so I think they just needed a little bit of catching up on their sleep and being back in their own beds as well. I mean, if they're sleeping, it's because they need it. So yeah, we had a bit of a late start to the morning. We went out, took the dog for a walk, and I was trying to combine two things here. I've sold some stuff on Vinted and I've packaged it up, and normally Vinted stuff just goes across the road because I've got like an in-post thing across the road. But for some reason my Vinted has changed its settings. So I had one for like a Royal Mail. I thought it was like I had to go into the shop with it, but apparently not, because when I eventually got there, it's got a locker thing outside, so it went in there. But in order to get there, I thought, right, I'll combine this with walking the dog. The only thing is that this place is on the main road, and I didn't really want to take the dog out for an early morning walk because by this time it wasn't early morning as well, and it's quite busy. I didn't want to walk her along the main road because, she needs to do what she needs to do, and I don't really want her doing that on the path. I'd rather normally walk along the canal. So my idea was, when we go down to the canal, normally we would turn left and walk that way. But if you turn right at that bit, it takes you along in the direction of where the post office is. So I was like, right, we can do this. We'll walk onto the canal, we'll walk that way on the canal. That way the dog gets a bit of nature walking. And it's good for her sniffing as well. Sniffing all the different smells is good for their brain. And it's just a nicer walk as well. I thought, all right, we'll do that, and then we'll pop up there, and then we'll be almost at the post office, and we'll just do a round trip, and everything will be good. No, we ended up out walking for nearly 2 hours because I'm an idiot. I just can't read a map, apparently. Missed a turn in somewhere. Ended up pretty much back where I started. It was a good walk for the dog. She's hurt her paw though. Not today, she hurt it the other day. She's got on this bit of the pad, she's got a wee cut on it. It's fine, I've been keeping an eye, but it's when she's walking on it, it's making her limp a little bit. So I didn't really want her out walking too much, but and she's fine. She enjoys being outside, and it's probably good for me as well to get some extra steps in, because while the kids are on holiday, I tend to not walk as much, especially when the weather's not being good. And it's not even because the kids are on holiday this time, though. It's because I was at my boyfriend's and we just didn't walk as far. It's fine. So yeah, that was a bit of an adventure this morning. Came home, did a couple of bits, made some food. I made a chicken curry yesterday, I think, day before yesterday, and still had some of that left. So we've had that for dinner tonight. Lunchtime, I was like, what do you want to eat? I was like, I want a cheesy omelette. So we had cheesy omelette for lunch. And yeah, I've got the shopping's coming tomorrow. I didn't bother getting shopping last week because nobody was going to be here. So I've got a couple of bits on Thursday, and the big shopping's going to come tomorrow. So we sat down and did all the meal planning and did all the shopping today. No, we did the meal planning yesterday. I did all the shopping for it today. And I've worked on some stuff as well. I finished my blanket. I've not done the ends yet because I want to get them all washed. But here we go. These ones are 1 metre square, just a big granny square. And I think I'm going to get them all in the wash tomorrow because I've got a few of them. I'll get them all washed and get all the ends sewn in, and then I'll get them up to the shop tomorrow. And then I'm going to leave off on the scraps for a little bit until... Oh, choking myself. Leave off on the scrap blankets a little bit and work on the things I need to work on for other stuff instead. But that's that one finished and done. But so far I've only got, let me have a look, my 2 unicorn book. Yeah, that's like the 3rd thing that I've finished this month, which is kind of ridiculous really. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I've been working on my head a bit. Managed to get another 600 stitches into this today. It's looking really good though. So these gaps here are where the statues are going to be. I was trying to work out today from the picture. So this dark bit here is like inside of the building. Then this is all building. But this section here is like the flat roof that comes out, and then the statues underneath it. And then down here there's like, it's not even full pages, but down here there's like the little bit where it's like the path and the wee man standing and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely getting there now. I'm very pleased with it. I do like it. So yeah, another 600 stitches on that. This is 25 count easy grid, and I'm doing 2 over 1/10 stitch. This is the head sal. They've said that they're doing another one for 2026, and it's being released on the 1st of November. So 1st of November I get to pick out what one I'm going to be doing next year, because I definitely want to do one next year. I've really enjoyed doing this. I'm a bit further behind than I expected to be, but that's because I took a few months off when I was just doing stuff. And the only thing that I've worked on apart from that is my sock. Worked on my sock a little bit. Showed you these already. This is Drops. Where's the Drops Fable? Where are we? This way. 924. Drops Fable prints. So I'm used to using my camera, so I'm like, where is everything supposed to be now? So that's the 3 things I've worked on today. I'm pretty much just going to be settling in for the night now. I'm going to get this done and uploaded, and there'll be no like fancy B-roll edited bits. I'm literally just doing this and putting it up because it's late and I'm tired. I'm going to go and read my book for a little bit. I've finished my audiobook, the World of Warcraft one, War of the Scaleborn. It was alright. There's a few different authors that do the World of Warcraft ones, and it's the first time I've read one by this author, and it was alright. It wasn't my favourite. It wasn't as good as the one I read before, but it wasn't bad. And I've started listening to H.P. Lovecraft, the Necronomicon, which is interesting reading. Well, listening. Yeah, it's interesting listening. It's set in Victorian time. Oh, I've got hair just flying everywhere. Yeah, it's set in Victorian times, and Necronomicon, it's about somebody working to raise the dead. I've just started it. I'm only like a little bit into it so far, but yeah, it's alright. Worth a listen. Well, it is so far anyway. We'll see how much I get on with it. See how heavy it gets, because I love Victorian stuff. Now, the Victorian era is one of my favourite historical eras. But the writing gets a little heavy sometimes. It's good, but it's heavy. So we'll see how I get on with it. What else? Reading. I'm still reading The Moor Witch. I still have no idea who the author is because I am on my phone. If I remember tomorrow when I've got the camera, I'll have a look at my phone and see who the author is. But that's really good. I didn't realise, because I'd never read the blurb. It was just like, it's in my Kindle library. Obviously I've read the blurb because I've purchased the book, and so it must be something that I want to read. So I just like picked whatever one was next on the list because I just wanted to read something. And it turns out that it's about fairies, and it's mostly set in Scotland so far. It starts off in England and then it's like quickly moved up to Scotland, because this is the conversation I've had with my boyfriend quite a lot. Scottish folklore is all about fairies and the fae, and that's where most of our folklore comes from. We have like, there's a big mountain in the middle. I've climbed it. It's called Schiehallion, and it's called Schiehallion means the fairy mountain or the pixie mountain, and the ancient Picts used to worship it as a fairy mountain. And I've got a bit of it somewhere, and it's like this really pale, like pinkish colour. It's like pinky white. It's very, very beautiful. Yeah, and it's right in the geographical centre of Scotland. So there might be something in that, you know. And I think the Picts might have been onto something. But most of our folklore and things revolves around fairies, and not all fairies are nice. And people lived in fear of just like being dragged off to the fae world. And like time moves different there, so you can just be gone for half an hour, but you're actually gone for years. And people used to fear about their babies getting swapped out for changelings and stuff like that. So yeah, it's all very interesting. Folklore of everywhere is all very interesting, I think. It's one of that's what I'm studying at uni, is like mythology and folklore and things like that, and creative writing. Oh, I've got a bunch of uni work to do as well. I have been doing it, but there's just like so much of it. I need to get caught up. So that's going to be my plan for a bit of tomorrow, I think. So this has just been like so waffly. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. I'm just blethering. So yeah, plans for tomorrow are to hopefully not sleep through my alarm. What else have I got to do? I've got the shopping coming at about lunchtime. Apart from that, I need to walk the dog. I want to get some more stuff listed on Vinted. I don't have anything specific craft-wise that I want to do except for my head and get some more stitches in on that. And then for the rest of it, I'll see how I feel. I've still got loads of stuff that I need to get done. I've still got a blanket that needs loads of work done on it. I've got my socks to finish. The MCAL, I want to carry on working on that. I don't want to just sit in there languishing. And now that I've seen the final one, like the final clue's been released and I've seen it, I actually want to get it finished. So that's another thing that I want to get done. I also need to make a start on my Stitcher Library thing, but it's brioche and I haven't done brioche before. So I need to have brain space for that. So it's probably like when the kids are back at school, I'll start that. I've got the yarn picked out for it. I just need to sit down and spend some time on it and work it out. It's a cowl, so it's a smallish project. Should be okay, hopefully. And apart from that, yeah, I'm just going to be chilling it a bit, taking it a bit easy, I think. I'm quite tired at the minute. I'm going through a bit of a tired phase, I think. Also, my period's due soon, which always makes me tired and sleepy. Oh, and it's cold. Last night I went to bed and my feet were freezing, and I can't sleep with socks on normally, but I was like, my feet were so cold, I was like, I might get up and put some socks on. It's not like me, but it was just cold. Right. I'm going to go. I've blethered for like 15 minutes. I'm going to go. I'll be back tomorrow.